A major boost to India's vaccination program. Bharat Biotech announced today that the initial phase 3 results of India's indigenous Covaxin, which is being administered to beneficiaries along with Covishield in the country, has shown strong interim clinical efficacy of 81%. This suggests that Covaxin is as safe as it can be. So that's our other big story today.
India's vaccination drive is gaining pace. As thousands of eligible people line up for vaccination across the country, here comes a bit of good news. Bharat Biotech has announced initial phase 3 results of India's indigenous Covaxin, which is being administered to beneficiaries along with Covishield in the country. The vaccine has demonstrated an interim clinical efficacy of 81%.
We just got to know the data, that our efficacy data clearly indicating the trend indicating around 80.6. So 80.6 is our efficacy data.
While the first 2 days of extended vaccine drive were marked by confusion, overcrowding and technical snags, Tuesday saw better management. Mumbai opened up more hospitals for vaccination. The Bandra complex, which saw long queues on Monday, set up more registration counters and arranged waiting area for the beneficiaries.
Vaccination centers in Mumbai believe that as the days are passing by, the entire process of vaccination has been more efficient. There are no glitches in the app. Walk-in beneficiaries are comfortably entering, be it the private or public hospital.
The whole line is going smoothly. The app is working very well and we are able to register, give the vaccine, and there's barely any waiting time, less than 30 minutes.
We have registered immediately on that and we took the appointment and we came here. Facility is very good. We were here not more than 20-25 minutes.
The Maharashtra Health Ministry has given approval to 29 more private hospitals in Mumbai to join the vaccine drive. India has set a target of 30 lakh doses per day, but we have so far been able to touch only a little more than 6 lakhs per day. Unless vaccination is scaled up in a big way, we might not be able to meet our target of covering 30 crore people by July end. With Ashish in Hyderabad and Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
So all the questions along the vaccination drive, how can we streamline it further? Are the vaccine hiccups only the result of some initial problems? Should the vaccine now be made available to all and 24 hours round the clock? Joining me now, Dr. Vinod Paul, member Niti Aayog, and also the person in charge of this vaccination program, Dr. Mohan Joshi is Dean at Sion Hospital, one of Mumbai's leading hospitals. But I want to come to you, Dr. Paul, because I know you've had a tough day or a tough few days. I'm just being told that there is a strong possibility that the vaccine drive now, sir, could be 24/7, that you might actually allow people to walk in any time of the day across these hospitals. Is that a possibility?
Rajdeep, let's say that we will look at all the options that are required to ensure that the vaccine campaign is comfortable to citizens, it is smooth, and it is rapid and accelerating till we reach a speed that we think is required for us to
So is that a possibility, sir, that rather than fixed hours, you will increase the number of hours, increase the number of private hospitals who can give the vaccination?
As I said, we are looking at all the options to make sure that the vaccination program is comfortable and is maximal in its outreach and coverage.
I come back to it, Dr. Paul, because the fact is that initially there was a lot of overcrowding in hospitals. Do you believe that was teething problems, that things are now much smoother?
Yes, indeed. You must remember that we are into the third day only in this phase of our vaccination program. And yes, first 2 days were not bad. But there were some issues, and those issues have been sorted out. They are now, the whole affair is now much more smooth, much more comprehensive, and much more comfortable experience for the beneficiaries. And it will improve further.
Dr. Mohan Joshi, Dean at Sion Hospital.
Yes, sir.
Are the crowds now slowly under control? First few days, there was a sense, particularly in Mumbai, that there was overcrowding.
Yeah, in the first 2 days there were overcrowding, and the overcrowding was because that the COVID app was not functioning very well. And now the COVID app has been upgraded and updated, and now we don't find any problem from yesterday, and the whole thing is becoming smooth. More and more people are turning up. The fear of vaccination has totally disappeared. In fact, we are having requests for the vaccination more than what we can cater in a day or in that limited number of slot. So this is what is the scenario. We are sort of getting it, organized in such a way.
But how long?
That,
How long are people on an average, Dr. Joshi, having to wait at the hospital?
Maybe about 30 to 35 minutes, maybe about 30 to 35 minutes. And especially those people who need to wait, who are coming for spot registration and trying to get vaccine. Those who have pre-registered, they can get the coupon very quickly. So 30 to 35 minutes is the waiting time. And that much time they have to wait also after the vaccine has been taken. So this is what is the
that's
scenario
the good
in
news.
Sion and most of the hospitals in Mumbai.
That's the good news. Dr. Paul, you seem to have moved from vaccine hesitancy to vaccine exuberance. Everyone wants the vaccine now. Is that putting extra pressure in a way on the system? Did you expect the kind of response that you've got in the first 2 days, and were you prepared for it? Is that part of the problem, that you weren't prepared that people would come in such large numbers?
I think we were quite certain that the vaccine hesitancy would be very low or negligible with general public. Accumulated experience of the first phase, a huge enthusiasm to protect the people of an age which are vulnerable, people with comorbidities, and the vaccine looks like a solution to the common man to protect himself or herself, as well as also to be a part of breaking the chain of transmission. That sentiment was there, and we were expecting that to happen. Yes, we hope this exuberance will last, will escalate, and we are able to fulfill the objective of protecting this nation.
One criticism, Dr. Paul, is that it is far too controlled. That, why not just open it up? Incentivize private players, don't cap it at rupees 250. Allow more and more people to simply walk in, not just in private hospitals, but even possibly to their GP, take the vaccination. Why have these restricted age groups of those above 60 or those with comorbidities? Why not just start expanding it much faster?
Remember, Rajdeep, at this point in time, overall, there is a limited supply of the vaccine. We should not forget that. There is, the demand is much more, potentially, the demand is much more than the supplies that are available across the world. And therefore, prioritization has to be done. The most needy should receive the vaccine. And therefore, it needs to be done in a calibrated manner. But indeed, the day will come when there are enough options available, enough stockpiles are available, and all the other options will then be explored and enlarged.
No, but how soon do you expect that? Are you working to a particular schedule? I remember last time you spoke to me, your target was 30 crores by August. You don't seem anywhere close to meeting that target. Am I correct?
No, there is still a very long way to go. We have started in a very sure-footed manner. I want to correct the numbers that your report gave. Yesterday, we gave vaccines to 7.7 lakh people, and it will increase further by the day. Now that a new paradigm is being taken forward with a very active involvement of the private sector and options at the click of in the hands of the beneficiaries and citizens. So we are taking that approach. I think there will be increasing number of people getting vaccine every day, and we will be able to meet the goal of vaccinating the priority.
So you're still aiming at 30 crores by August? Still aiming at 30 crores by August?
See, remember, we set out a goal for the priority population, which on the basis of epidemiology makes sense for us to cover as a nation, which means protect the people who are vulnerable in terms of severe disease and mortality, and protect your health system and pandemic control system. These are the immediate objectives that have been set, and this objective is a priority to be met wholeheartedly. Coupled with this, you have to keep in mind the availability of the vaccine doses, week by week, month by, and they are also now with Bharat Biotech results coming up, their stockpile and speed of manufacturing increasing by the day. On the horizon is also the potential of Sputnik vaccine coming up for licensure in the next few weeks, I guess, another vaccine. So this is a dynamic situation. We have set a certain goal in front of us as a priority goal, and we move in that direction expeditiously using all the resources that are available to us.
Let me therefore ask you in conclusion, Dr. Paul, I am a 55 going on 56-year-old, not got the comorbidities as per your list. When will I be able to get vaccinated?
Well, you look younger than the age that you revealed today, but your turn will come very soon, don't worry. You are safe, and till then you wear the mask.
Till then I wear the mask. Okay, that's a fair enough comment, Dr. Paul. To you and Dr. Joshi, I wish you all the very best. Let's hope this vaccination drive gathers even further momentum in the days and weeks ahead. Thank you both very much for joining me here on my other talking point. Let's turn though to our good news today story. It comes from Uttar Pradesh's Maharajganj, where a jail compound has been beautified by the inmates. Take a look.
At first glance, this might look like a community park or a nursery. But it actually is a compound of a jail in Uttar Pradesh's Maharajganj. All of this is a result of the hard work of prisoners.
आजीवन कारावास का सजाई है। बैरिंग में रहते हैं, बोर लगता है, फूल पत्ती में आए हैं तब से ठीक लग रहा है।
Another inmate said that gardening helps them to earn money and be healthy as well.
बैरिक में अच्छा नहीं लगता सर, यहाँ काम करने से बहुत अच्छा अपने आप को महसूस करता हूँ और सेहत पानी भी अच्छी रहती है।
Some inmates claim working on the garden has helped them take their minds off depressing thoughts.
यहाँ पर रहते हैं तो पार्क नुमा महसूस होता है और काफ़ी अच्छा लगता है। फूल पत्तियों के बीच में देखभाल करना और समय भी इससे कट जाता है और दिमाग में फालतू चिंता भी नहीं रहता है।
The jailer believes the good work has created a positive environment in the jail.
तो खेती के कार्य, फूल पत्ती के कार्य सकारात्मक एक व्यू देता है, एक पॉजिटिव एनर्जी देता है। तो कहा गया है कि किसी को ठीक करने के लिए पहले वहाँ का वातावरण ठीक किया जाए। तो जेल तो एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ एक नकारात्मक ही सोच रहती है, लेकिन उसी बीच में हम लोग प्रयास करते हैं कुछ सकारात्मक व्यू बने।
The inmates of Maharajganj jail are facing punishment for the crimes they committed outside. Inside the jail, they are trying to write a new story of redemption. With Amitesh Tripathi in Maharajganj, Bureau Report, India Today.
Nice story there. Today's image of the day, singer Vijay Yesudas had a close encounter with a wild elephant in Kerala. The visuals have gone viral. You stay safe, not just from elephants, but from whatever might come in your way. Stay well, stay safe. Bye for now.
എന്റെ മോനെ എന്റെ നെഞ്ച്